So today's video, I'm going to be sharing my current favorites, things that I'm liking at the moment. I have some beauty stuff and also just like some random things. So there's not really any rhyme or reason to any of it. It's just things I've been liking lately. So my first favorite is actually on my face. It's my brows. In my last video, I mentioned that I got ombre brows done and they are 3 weeks healed, so they're almost fully healed. My last video, they were really dark and scabby. So this is what they look like right now, and they have 4 weeks to fully heal. So they're gonna end up looking a little tiny bit darker than what they look like right now, but I think they look really natural and pretty, and I am so happy that I decided to get them done because it saves me so much time in the morning. I love that I can just wake up and my brows are on. If you're someone who's thinking about getting ombre brows done, I highly recommend it. Best decision ever. And if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and you're looking to get this done, I will link my brow girl down below. Her name is Dobie. I think she did an amazing job. She really took her time to shape my brows and make sure that I was happy with them. I just love how natural looking they are, and they came out really nice. I can always fill them in with a pencil if I want them to be a little bit more bold, but in general, I'm really happy with how they look just the way they are. And just for the summer, I don't want to worry about like my brows sweating off or when I'm at the pool. But let me know in a separate video if you guys want me to talk more about ombre brows or the difference between that and microblading. Anyway, I just got back from Miami, so I have a little bit of a tan going on, and whenever I get a little bit more tan in the summer, I tend to wear a lot less makeup, and I actually don't have any foundation on my face today. I have been really liking just letting my skin look like skin, if you know what I mean. But I do like concealer because I have dark circles. So what I used today is actually the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Multi-Use Concealer. What's the name of this? Is that the name? That's the longest name on earth. Anyway, it looks like this, and it twists up and it has like a little sponge tip. But I have the shade N34, which is light, and then I have W12, which is fair, and that's what I have underneath my eyes and also like on the center of my forehead and any spots that I want to cover up. This is what I used on my face. It actually has really good coverage, but it still looks very natural and skin-like, and it's very easy to blend. So I really like these. The only thing that I don't like about them is the fact that it twists up, and I just don't like these twist up things. And then, you know, like the first time you use it, you end up like twisting the whole thing up and like nothing comes up and there's only like this much concealer in it. So I've already used up this one, and I really only used it maybe like 6 or 7 times. So there's not a lot of product in it, but I do really like the coverage and how it wears. I do have one other concealer I wanted to mention. It's the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. And this one is a lot more full coverage compared to the L'Oreal. This is kind of what I would use aside from my Tarte Shape Tape. Shape Tape is a must-have for me, especially for like a full glam. But this one by e.l.f. is a great option because it's really affordable and it has really good coverage. I honestly think it's very comparable to the Tarte Shape Tape. It even has a huge doe foot applicator just like Shape Tape, and it does wear really well throughout the day. I do set this with a translucent powder and I have no problems with it creasing or moving or anything like that. But I do think you have to work quickly with this product because it tends to dry down really fast. I have Tarte Shape Tape in light neutral, which is like almost the exact same shade as medium sand. I think medium sand might be a hair lighter than light neutral. But for $5, I think that is an amazing price and really good concealer. I do set the concealer though because I have a problem with concealer creasing underneath my eyes and stuff. So I want it to stay in place, but I don't want it to look cakey. So what I do is I go over it with the Laura Mercier Candleglow Sheer Perfecting Powder in the shade number 1. I know I've talked about this in the past, but I've hit pan on it, and it's one of my favorite must-have makeup products of the moment because it gives you such a pretty, like sheer, luminous glow, and it's not like a heavy, cakey, powdery look. It's really pretty. I think it's what keeps my skin looking really natural and glowy. So I take a big brush and I swirl it into the powder and I dust away my setting powder, and I just kind of veil it all over my face. And I just love this powder. I need it in my life. I definitely have to repurchase it because I'm almost done with this one. Another glowy product, this is from PatrickStarrr. It's the Major Glow Highlighting Mist. and I just realized that this was leaking all over when I set it down, and I probably lost like $20 worth of it. This was really expensive. I just was very curious about trying out his products because I saw it all over Instagram and it looked beautiful. So this is like a spray on highlight, and I have it in the shade We Need Her, and it's like a gold pearl highlighting mist. It is super beautiful. I really like how it looks, and it smells really good too, but it's a tiny little can, and I think this was like close to $50, but it is so damn pretty. Like, I can only really use this for special occasions, so I'm gonna save it, I'm gonna hold on to it, and I can only use it for like my birthday, Christmas, and New Year's Eve or something. I don't know what it is, but it's leaking out of the can. I think it's the oil. Like, stop it. And then to bronze and highlight, I don't have any contour or anything on my face. I used the NARS Banc de Sable. That sounds stupid coming out of my mouth, but this is not a new product. It's actually, I think, a couple years old. It's a highlight palette, and it comes with 3 shades, and I used the darker shades for like a bronzy contour look, and then I have the highlight on as well. And again, it just kind of emphasizes the tan that I have on right now, and I want my skin to look super glowy, so I think this is gorgeous on. I'm not typically a lip liner girl. I just feel like it's another step that I don't need, but I have been really into lining my lips and then doing a gloss over them, just because with my lipsticks and liquid lipsticks, I like to overline my lips, so I can't really do that with a gloss because it's not super opaque. So I've been using these lip liners. It's what I have on my lips right now. They're actually really similar, and they're by Laura Mercier. It's the Longwear lip liner, and this one is in Plumberry that I have on my lips right now. It's kind of like a Your Lips but darker, but it's still very natural looking. The other one I have is in Hazelnut Tea, and this one is just slightly warmer. It's a little bit more orangey. And what I have over the lip liner is a gloss. It's actually an old gloss. I don't know if you can even find this anymore, but it is the PatrickStarrr like holiday collection. It's the Mamastarrr Lipglass, and I just really like it for the color. It's almost the exact shade of the lip liner, so that's why I love it. I'm just gonna put a little bit more on, but I love how shiny it is. So I'm sorry that it's an older gloss, but it's one of my favorites. I love the shade. I love that it's a little bit opaque, so the color really comes through, and it's super shiny. Another one that I really love is by Milani. It's the Amore Shine Liquid Lip Color in the shade Charming, and this is my second one. I've repurchased this. I love this gloss. It has really good color to it, but it's very shiny. This one is a neutral pinky nude on the lips, but I really love it. Compared to the MAC one, it's just slightly more warm. It's honestly all I've been using on my lips lately. Another glowy skin product, I have the Aveeno Positively Radiant MAXGLOW Infusion Drops. I have been obsessed with like moisturizing my skin. You guys already know that I love skincare. I just added this to my routine. It's actually what I use in the morning before I put on my makeup. So I've actually been kind of using it as a primer. So I put this on, and then I put my primer on top of that, and I use like a hydrating primer. This is used to even your tone and your skin texture, and it gives your skin a nice glow. So I just use a few drops of this as like my pre-primer. I know it's like a lot of extra steps, but I'm doing it because, again, I'm not using foundation products on my face, so I want my skin to look its best. And I feel like if you keep your skin really hydrated, moisturized, and it glows, it just looks its best. So I've been loving using this. I'm not doing as much eye makeup lately. I did it today because I'm on camera, but I just like throwing on a pair of lashes. I've been loving the Velour Effortless lashes, and I'm wearing the style Final Touch. It's not what's in the box, that's just where I keep lashes. But I have the style on my eyes right now, and I really like them because they look nice and natural, like almost as if I had lash extensions, but they're not like super extreme. Does that make sense? I don't know. So they look really good with no eye makeup on, like they're just really fluffy and pretty, but not too over the top. The Effortless Lash Collection are their newest collection. I really like them because they are a little bit more on the natural side, and I don't have to worry about trimming the lashes. Like, they just fit my eyes perfectly. I wear them all the time. I just prefer a little bit more of a fanned out, feathery, wispy look, but they do have a ton of different styles. So I wanted to mention my Diff blue light glasses. These I did post on my Instagram. They sent me these. It's not a sponsored video, but I am obsessed with them. I wear them all the time now. I feel like, again, because I'm not wearing as much makeup on my face, I wear my glasses to distract from my ugliness. I've never gotten so many compliments from like strangers about my glasses, but I really, really love these frames. They are the Jacksons. They're kind of like a gray and brown tortoiseshell with the blue light lenses, of course, but I wear these so much aside from like doing work on my computer and my phone, but they really, really do help with the glare off of your monitor. If you are someone who suffers from like headaches or migraines from working on your computer, on your phone all the time, I really do recommend looking into some blue light glasses because I feel like these have made such a difference for me. I literally used to get headaches and migraines on a daily basis. I have lashes on and they're gonna make it kind of hard for me to put these on, but they are the perfect size for my face. It doesn't slide off or anything. It fits the bridge of my nose perfectly. I feel like because the bridge of my nose is a little bit lower, all of my glasses slide off my face, but these fit so comfortably on my face. I love them. I'm obsessed with them, but I'm honestly thinking about getting some other styles just because I want to keep a couple on hand. And they did give me a promo code. If you want to save $10 off of your frames, you can use Winnie10. Next favorite is a shameless plug for Pique. I am obsessed with these sandals. I have been looking for these sandals all over the place, and I was so excited to find them and stock them for Pique. They have all of these super sparkly crystals on the band, and it's kind of like a cutout band. It is a very popular sandal style right now, and I actually own a couple different pairs in different colors which have a solid band. But I was so excited to find these with all of the crystals on it because you guys know I love anything sparkly, and these are super, super, super sparkly. I know it's not really picking up on camera, but I will insert a clip of them. And I actually have one last pair of 5.5s for all of you who have smaller feet. Definitely get these while they are still available. I will put a link down below for them. These do run a little bit big. I would say about half a size bigger, so do half a size down from what you normally wear. I feel like you can definitely dress them up or down. They're so comfortable and so sparkly. I wish I could have gotten more because I know they are super popular right now. I've seen them on a couple other sites and they are sold out. So if you want them, we still have sizes. I have them in size 5.5 through 10. A couple of sizes I only have one size left in. So definitely go get them before they sell out because I love these so much. My last favorite is random, but I had to talk about it because I mentioned it on my Instagram story. But they are these NARS jelly beans. I've never known that these existed before in my life until I went to Target recently and I saw that all of the Easter candy was on sale and stuff, and I saw these and I grabbed a bag and whatever, and I literally ate almost all of it within a matter of days. So this is the empty bag because I did finish the entire bag. So they're jelly beans covered in a NARS shell, so they're sweet and sour, and then they are really chewy in the middle, but I have a really bad sweet tooth. I love candy. So if you love NARS, you'll probably like this. Anyway, if you follow me on IG, you already know the story, but I went back to Target to get more of them because I'm so obsessed with them, and they were all gone. Somebody went and bought it all up, and I was so mad because these are seasonal. They're Easter jelly beans. So I checked around at a couple different stores and they didn't have them either. So I finally turned to trusty old Amazon and I found them on there. And these cost me $10. The ones that I got from Target that were on clearance were like literally $1.35. I was so mad that I didn't get more, but Amazon came through. They are definitely available on Amazon, and apparently there are a lot of people who are searching for these NARS jelly beans. Ready for an ASMR video? Anyway, I know nobody cares, but those are all of my favorites of the moment, and Batman wanted to say hi. I gave him a haircut yesterday, and I messed it up, but he's still really cute. If anyone does care, I will link all of the products down below in my description, and if you want to, you can follow me on my social media down below for my Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Okay, Yoga. Yoga, put on my glasses. Look it. Model my glasses. Look. Yoshi looks really cute in class. What do you think, Yoshi? Look, bad thumbnail. Look, Bubba. Good job, Bubba. Okay. That's a wrap.